Alright, so we're working on a note-taking app, and I want to document that process on YouTube. We're trying to build the perfect note-taking app. But before I can do that, I want to tell you about its backstory. So I'm a software engineer, and I spent a good amount of time in my career thinking about whether technology is good or bad. I've seen technology do a lot of good. I've seen it help people organize their thoughts, accomplish their goals, be more creative, collaborate with people far away. But I've also seen it do some bad. I've seen tech companies censor people, invade their privacy, rip products out from underneath them, or just kind of provide bad solutions to things. And I've seen the harm that that can cause. But I'm optimistic. I think we're headed in the right direction. When people are told about a problem and sort of a good solution exists, they use it. If you look at most of the messengers right now, you might think that no one cares about security or privacy, but most of them are marketed, or at least claim to be, end-to-end encrypted. Projects like Linux and Bitcoin are massively successful right now. And so I'm optimistic. I think we're pointed in the right direction. But I think there's a gap, and that gap is around note-taking. Let me back up and explain what I mean by note-taking, though. I don't just mean the thoughts I have when I write an article. I do mean that, but I also mean my journal and my dream log, or my goals and ambitions. I'm also talking about the things I might be writing about technically in a professional setting. I couldn't find a good single home for all of those things. I wanted them all under the same roof so I could organize them and search them seamlessly, and I couldn't find a good product for that. One that was secure enough, that lots of different types of people, whether they're technical or not technical, could access from a variety of devices, whether you have someone on a Linux machine that wants to use their own editors, or someone on an iPad that wants to draw with their Apple Pencil. I couldn't find a good solution for any of this. And so that's why me and my friends started working on Lockbook. So Lockbook lets you take notes in open formats. If you're typing notes, then you're probably writing Markdown, and if you're drawing, then you're using SVG. We chose these open formats because you can take them all over the internet. If you're trying to draft a memo for Slack, or you're trying to publish your notes to your own blog, you want to be writing Markdown. It also means that the investments in a platform will survive into the future, even if that platform goes away. We go so far as to not even use a proprietary format for organization. You can organize your notes just using normal files and folders and replicate them to a file system. We don't have some proprietary tagging system or anything like that. The notes you store in Lockbook are also end-to-end encrypted. They're secured by your device before they reach our server. That means that we can't see them even if we wanted to. Only you and your collaborators can see these notes. This might not matter for your grocery list, but if you're really being vulnerable in documents like your journal, your dream log, or you're just in a workplace where that level of security is required, instead of self-hosting your own solution that other people can't interact with, you can just use Lockbook, and you don't have to take our word for it. All the code we write is open source. Our servers, our clients, our libraries, everything we've done for Lockbook since day one is in the public domain. Lockbook's also cross-platform. We're in a bunch of app stores, a bunch of package managers, we're on all the major operating systems, and we do really try to capture the essence of a device. So if you're on an Apple device or an Android device, you can expect native features like your styluses to work properly. And then when you're on Linux, we have a number of ways where you could edit using your own editors. You can use CLIs, and then we also have just normal desktop apps. And we want to build as much of Lockbook in public as we can. So like I mentioned, we're completely open source, but we even do all of our project management on GitHub. All of our issues are organized to the best of our abilities. What platform they relate to, we have trackers which sort of express what our priorities are, what is done, what's not done for topics like our Markdown editing experience or multimedia. We also have a Discord that we'd love for you to join. You can meet the team that's building Lockbook, you can meet the contributors, the engineers, you could see us talking about various design decisions we have to make. You could give us feedback, you could tell us what's working well for you, what's preventing you from using Lockbook more seriously. And that brings me to this channel. I'd like to use this platform to tell you about the contributions I'm making to Lockbook that I'm the most proud of. I want to tell you about how we bring Rust to the iPhone, or this complicated test simulator we wrote to catch tricky bugs, or just how I use the app. I want to share my vision for the future and introduce you to the team. If that sounds exciting to you, then there's 3 ways you can get involved and be a part of this journey. You can try the app, give us feedback on Discord, and subscribe here for more updates. Thank you.